What is good, YouTube? What is good? Welcome in to another show with your boy, LastWord Productions, aka Tavares Wilson, founder of this program. So, it's in case you do not know, I always get the last word. So, we're in here yet again with my boy Will, and we got Mike that's just joined in. So, we here on a Friday night, Thursday. Couldn't do the show. I just got back from out of town. So, we here on Friday night. So, fellas, how y'all feeling, man? How you feeling, Will? You muted, bro. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so how you feeling though, Mike? How you doing tonight?
We all right, bro. We all right. We here. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I feel that, man. So let's jump right into some things I wanted to discuss, man, about the NFL and what's going around the NFL world right now. So currently Lamar Jackson is set to miss his second straight game, and they got the Rams this week, and the plus or minus is absurd to say the least for the Rams to win the game against the Baltimore Ravens. Cooper Rush will be resumed starter yet again. They are getting some guys back. I believe Kyle Hamilton is coming back, so that'll be a big plus for them. But what are your thoughts on the Ravens situation, Mike? Do you think at this point, do you think Lamar Jackson, excuse me, should even come back at this point?
I would say yeah, only because the AFC North isn't as good as it's been in previous years. Like, there's no dominant team in that division. And let's just say hypothetically, the Browns beat the Steelers this weekend. Uh, they 3-2. They'll be what 1-4, 1-5, or some shit like that. I mean, 3 games behind the loss column, but you can catch them. Like, depending on how healthy he is. Their biggest issue, honestly, is they don't have an identity, and they've been synonymous with running the ball, leading the league in rushing, I think, the last 2 or 3 years. And that's obviously a combination of Derrick Henry and Lamar. And they just kind of just all over the place. Like, they not really sticking to that. You got Derrick Henry's a Hall of Famer. You barely giving him the ball now. So they kind of, especially with Cooper Rush in, like, there's no reason Derrick Henry shouldn't have 20 to 25 carries until Lamar gets back. Like, it just shouldn't even be a negotiable thing. But that also falls on coaching. So I guess it depends on which John Harbaugh we gonna get. So we gonna get the one we done had the last few years. It's just kind of like it look like he just out there winging it and just depending upon Lamar's abilities, or is he actually gonna do his job and coach his team? Cooper Rush is an adequate backup. Like, we've seen Cooper Rush win games. He ain't great, but no backup really is, to be honest. That's why you're a backup. So I don't know. I think depending on how many games he's supposed to be out, I would come back. If it's too far gone, then just tank, bro. Get your top 5 pick and call it one.
All right. What's up, Breeze? How you feeling, bro?
It was good, bro. Sorry I'm late, but I'm here. Better late than never.
I know you
CP
good.
time is always.
You good. Well, we was just talking about the Lamar Jackson injury update. He gonna miss a second straight game. I was asking Mike, do you think Lamar should come back for the season, or should he just sit the rest of this season out?
Uh, Honestly, it depends on the severity of the hamstring injury. But what are they right now? 2-4, right?
Nah, they 1-4.
1-4. They going to LA. They down defensive pieces. I mean, if I was him, I would just focus on getting better, because the thing that makes Lamar special is he's developed as a passer really well, but the thing that's always going to separate him from his contemporaries is his athleticism. You get me? And a hamstring on a running quarterback, that's a death sentence once it start to go. So if I was him, I'd take as long as I need, because Lamar without his legs, he can win you games, but to be as far as you want to be from John Harbaugh's perspective, and the team struggling, you need Lamar at 100%. You need his arm. You need his legs. You need him to be, 100%. And with a bunch of pieces that you got out right now, bro, there's no sense right now in trying to actually fight. But like I said, it all depends on the severity of that hamstring problem. If it's just like, soreness or tightness, I think it's like more of a strain. I honestly do think it's more of a strain because 2 straight games, and if they're giving him around the clock treatment, he had 2 weeks to recover and it's still not there. I think it's more of a strain. So if I was him, yeah, I'll just sit it down. Just sit it down, man.
All right. What you got, Will? What you think of the Ravens situation with Lamar? Should he sit for the remainder of the year, or should he come back as soon as he can?
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You might as well just come back next week, play the rest of the year. They might as well win a whole bunch of games to get a highest possible draft pick. You know what I mean? They don't need no low draft picks, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a stack, bro. You know what I mean? All bias aside, I probably wouldn't sit Lamar. I mean, because there's always still the chance that y'all can make the playoffs and do anything else. Because their defense was not good in the beginning of last year either, and then it shored itself up. So I think that, I mean, granted, they're probably gonna get whooped on Sunday because Cooper Rush is just trash. But I think if you can get Lamar back, I don't know, maybe the week after, or I mean, why not try? You know what I mean, make some magic happen.
Okay. I mean, for me personally, man, I think regardless of how it goes down or whatever avenue they choose to take it, as long as Harbaugh in the building, I think they're screwed either way it goes. If they taking the approach of Lamar's going to come back and save the season, they're going to be sadly mistaken because they got too many issues on the team that a lot of people were not aware of, and the biggest issue right now for sure is the defense, but coaching is just apparent. It's just blatantly bad across the board, whether it's the DC, the OC, the head coach, special team. Like it's just not good right now. And as phenomenal of a play I think Lamar Jackson is, he's not about to come in and fix all these problems with maybe 10 games left to play. It's not going to happen. So if they think that's going to happen, they're going to be in for a rude awakening. So if I was him, I take, like what Bree said, I take as long as I need, make sure I'm 100%. Yeah, I'll come back and probably play the last 4 or 5 games just to, get back in that momentum so I can finish the season off strongly heading into the off season. But he shouldn't try to rush himself back into anything, I feel.
I mean, no, don't rush yourself back, but y'all's pretty much just telling them to tank the season. I mean, that's what Lamar do though. Like Lamar always take his time coming back. So it's not
I
like
mean,
he's ever rushed back from an
injury. The season is damn near lost already. Like that,
the season was lost the minute they stepped on the field, bro. The Ravens are trash.
If that's the case, yeah, go ahead and take. Shit, I mean, if that's the case,
all right, yeah. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. If the Ravens really want to do something, go ahead and teach John Harbaugh a lesson and trade Lamar to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Hey, can we have a serious conversation, bro? You on some bullshit.
But listen, man. I don't know, man. I just don't see the benefit of him trying to bring himself back into these games because even when he was playing lights out, they were 1-3. So, but nonetheless, though, let's get off into these other topics, man. I want to discuss. So, another topic we're gonna get into, man. We got to talk about what happened yesterday, man. Thursday night football. Jackson Dart, Cam SKATTABO, man.
Yeah.
I told niggas, man. I told them, boy.
Hey, listen. So we're gonna start it off like this, man. I'm gonna start with you, Breeze, because you was advocating for Jackson Dart. So, what were your thoughts from the game last night? Are you surprised at all from what you see, or?
I'm gonna keep it real. Was I surprised from what I seen from him? No, because he didn't do anything that I didn't think he couldn't do before. Like I knew he was always, he was always a play extender. He's always a risk taker. He Brian Daboll has a type when it comes to quarterbacks. Anybody in that, that he loves a Josh Allen type of quarterback. I'm not saying Dart is Josh Allen, but you can see similarities in the game. The extending the plays, the wanting to carry it, the taking the risk. That's Brian Daboll's type of guy. That's why it didn't work with Russ and it didn't work with Daniel Jones. So he got his guy. He didn't do anything that I didn't think he could do, but the Giants as a whole, I did not expect them to go out there and do that. Like I figured Dart would probably go a little crazy, with the yardage and everything. I thought it was gonna be a blowout. Philly blew him out. Dart have to throw like 45 times to even keep the game competitive or something. But composure and everything, extending plays on the run, making actual great passes, making good reads. He looked like a vet out there. Like he looked poised. He looked calm.
Yeah, facts.
He didn't look like, this is a division rival. This is arguably a top 3 team in football. This is the reigning Super Bowl champions, crazy defense. He didn't look shook at all. And I think that's one thing that we got to give to him. Like I said, I think New York drafting was a good thing. Till you laughed at me when I said, you laughed at me when I said, New York got their guy. You thought I was crazy for saying they should draft Dart, but I was like, he just fits the persona of a New York kid, man. And he's balling, man. He's doing his thing. Now, moving forward, I do want to see him protect himself a little more because that line is not that good. I mean, they're playing with energy right now. They're juiced up. They're hyped up. But I want to see him not take as many hits. I want to see him slide. But other than that, man, I was impressed. I was like, damn, that was impressed ain't the word, bro. I don't even know a word right now that can express what we saw yesterday because I didn't even expect them to win, not even by a field goal or point, no, none of that. I expected a blowout.
Okay. What are your thoughts, Will? What you thought about the game yesterday?
Pretty much a lot of the same sentiments as Breeze. He was poised out there, which I thought was the main thing. His touch, it seemed like every pass was starting to get perfect at a point in the game.
Yeah, he was making some damn throws, boy. His receivers let him down.
Bro, the receivers was definitely selling, but bro, he was putting everything there, even on drops. That back corner of the end zone to what's his name, Will Jordan Humphrey.
Yeah.
He sold on like 5 throws. Yeah, I see why they had to call him up, but then even the one on the tight end across the middle when he dropped it, bro, he put it right in the bucket. Bro. He was hitting some throws for sure. He looked better than I've seen. In fact, I don't know, man. I think he might look better than I've ever seen him play, even in college. Like, even going back and watching the tape, I think that might have been the best game I've ever watched from him personally.
Hey, well, let me chime in on something before you finish.
Go ahead.
Let me chime in on something. Also, I'm not gonna lie. Another thing that impressed me, his leadership, bro. If you looked at it, you ever seen how rookie quarterbacks play with like vet receivers and they're like very timid? They're trying to force the vet players the ball. Yo, Dart, when they were dropping the ball, Dart telling them, "Yo, look at me, catch the damn ball." Like he's getting on these vet receivers, and they leading. They're following him, bro. He's leading, and like I was really impressed with that, bro. Cause I've seen rookie quarterbacks like they incomplete a pass or something. They're so quick. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. My bad. Dart's telling them like, "Yo, lock eyes, lock in, man. I'm gonna get you this shit. Lock in, bro." But I was impressed with that leadership as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even in the face of adversity, he was still going back. I mean, granted, you don't got nobody else to throw to, but when a player is continuously dropping the ball, a quarterback will typically go away from that receiver. You know what I mean? Even so, he still kept going back to the guys. If you're open, I'm throwing it to you. If you got a step, I'm throwing it to you. Even when he wasn't open, still putting it in the bucket for him. I was impressed by that. As far as the whole team, I didn't think it was going to be a blowout because Philly's offense hasn't been good, and the best thing about their offense is the run game, and New York's defensive front is really good. So I didn't think it was going to be a blowout because of that matchup. But I did expect the Eagles to win. Sirianni, however you say his name, he got completely outcoached again.
That's a top 5 coach, though, right? That's what we were saying.
That's what the success say. Every
That
dog
nigga
has
ain't
their
no
day,
top.
bro. Every dog has their day. But
He's never
listen,
been a top 5 coach. But
listen.
continue.
I'm not. I don't like him, so I'm not about to sit here and argue. But Hurts,
Trash.
dog. Jalen Hurts, bro, dog, bro. Come on, bro. He didn't do his team no favors, bro. I'm gonna just be honest.
Ain't this Mr. Top? What they were saying? Will top 10 and better than Cam and all this, man.
Yeah. So there was a stat. He's ranked the 35th best passer in the league of over 10 yards. If he's throwing 10 yards or more, he is the 35th ranked quarterback. That's not starter worthy. That's literally not starter worthy. You're behind backups.
Anthony Richardson with Bible quotes, man.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go that far, but
With Bible, Anthony Richardson with Bible quotes is crazy.
I'll tell you, hey, Hurts got some quotes, man. He got some quotes, bro. But when Saquon ain't going for $2 million, he AR, man.
Yeah, I think another thing that really helped Dart stay on track was how well they were able to run the ball, how timely the rush yards were continuing to come in abundance. You know what I mean? So they were going run 3 yards, 4 yards, 6 yards. You know what I mean? And they kept the confidence up because he's like, even if I don't complete this pass on first down, we come back to the run 2nd and 5. They stayed ahead of the chains. They weren't in 3rd and longs a lot throughout the game. So the timing, being able to keep the playbook open because you're not limiting yourself getting behind the sticks. I think all of that helped keep his mind in the game, as far as just continuing to be consistent, having the courage and everything to make the passes he had to do. So I was impressed with him, and it was actually an impressive win for the Giants for sure.
What you got, Mike? You got anything you want to add?
Nigga sucked the air out the conversation, man. Shit. Nah, he was good. He was solid. I will say it's not surprising that Philly's offense struggled because they've been struggling since last year. So that's not new. But I was disappointed to see them not be able to get the run game going. Because as much as the Giants' front seven is solid, they do get out of their rush lanes a lot. Like Kayvon, Carter,
Kayvon, Brian Burns,
they get after you, but they will give you a couple opportunities to gash them because they get outside their rush lanes. They're not supposed to. Especially Burns, he's not a run stopper. He's more of a pass rusher. Kayvon is more complete. And Abdul is supposed to be, the next great Penn State edge rusher or whatever. So we'll see what he turns into. But in college, he was, okay against the run, so he still can develop. Obviously, he's a rookie, but I think Dart played good. He was solid. He extended plays. Even while extending plays, he was very calm. He never was rushing. Yeah, even when he was evading rushers, low key, the shit was funny. Nigga looked like Neo in the Matrix a little bit. Nigga was a slide, moving, 2-stepping here, slide there, slide here, lob. It was just.
He shook the boots off Zach Bond.
Nah, that was
Zach Bond was embarrassed out there yesterday, man. He got ran over.
The ball-headed eagle or whatever they call, bro. Niggas was arguing with me all
the ball-headed eagle.
The niggas was arguing with me all summer that nigga was all pro and he was better than Fred Warner. And I had to curse a couple niggas out because they had lost their cotton picking mind. And then last night I seen him grabbing ankles with it tooted up after Cam put his face on the turf. So I don't want that should have never been a conversation.
What did he say?
That man's crazy.
Oh
Trash.
my God.
The whole defense trash. Even the front seven, Jalen Carter's supposed to be great. Jordan Davis supposed to be great.
He didn't play yesterday.
Whoever was playing
Jalen Carter was hurt. Quillon Mitchell got hurt too. To be fair,
I mean,
they was losing before he went out. Anyway.
You talking to me? I don't care about niggas being injured, so I don't want to hear about no teams being injured, no players missing. I got 25 niggas on IR tonight.
Bro, you brought him up. That's all we said. He wasn't playing.
I'm just saying, whoever was playing was getting tossed. That's it. It was getting pushed around. And for a rookie running back to run, he's north south. He ain't east west. He ain't doing all that. It was a couple of sweeps, but he's a north and south back. He's getting downhill immediately. For him to get 98 yards and he's seeking contact means that you're getting bullied up front. And the Giants O-line is not dominant. So for you to be getting bullied by that O-line says that you either were playing half-hearted or you just weren't doing your job. So He played good. Lil Jordan Humphrey, or whatever bro name is, did sell him a few times. So otherwise, he'd have had even more. There would have been a worse game because he'd have had more touchdown passes, which is crazy. So realistically speaking, he could have had about 350, 400 for like they dropped about 4 or 5 passes like open. So, but he played good. If he can build on that, he'll be all right. That'll be fine.
It's crazy, man. I told dude, hey, if you could play for Lane Kiffin, bro, if you can ball for Lane Kiffin, bro, you can play in the pros. Because Lane Kiffin is no nonsense, bro.
Yeah, he do make good quarterbacks.
He is no nonsense, bro.
Facts.
I think that was one of the main things that actually sold me on him. Like when I saw that he was going to Ole Miss, I was like, yo. Well, he was at USC first. Then when I saw he was going to Ole Miss, I was like, yo, Lane Kiffin gonna do something with this kid, man. Pause. But he turned him into a dog, man. I gotta admit that.
Yeah.
Sit down. Sit.
Tough.
My bad, I had to answer the door, but
No, you good, bro.
But they valid, man. They had a good team performance, good run game. Run game, play action, pass is gonna play, especially once you get Leak back. Now you can stretch the field. I don't know what their record gonna be this year. I feel like they can win 6 to 8 games in that range. So if they win that, they should probably get like a top 15-ish, 15 to 17 range pick, maybe. Draft to another receiver or a left tackle or a right tackle to go with Andrew Thomas. I forgot if he played right or left. Get you another.
You play left.
So then get you a right tackle or get you a receiver to go with Leak and just open it up, bro. Go get you a Carnell tape to put with Leak. You straight.
I don't know if I go receiver next year. I probably try to build the line.
I mean, but that's why I said you either go right tackle or you go receiver. Either way,
I would go secondary because
the linemen goes for sure. You're absolutely right about that. I would definitely consider going secondary depending on where your pick lands. But it's going to be a lot of.
Austin Adebo hasn't been as good as I thought he would be.
He hasn't been bad either. They're just not good completely on the back end. Like
he just hasn't been good. He wasn't that good last year.
No,
he's been declining.
Nah, he was solid with the Saints last year. He was solid.
But he's been declining every year.
But you got him and then Holland. Who else you got? Banks is not doing anything.
Bro, but it don't matter though.
I'm about to say the rookie corner they took last year been all right. I mean, he's been their best coverage guy.
Who's 28?
That's the rookie corner they took.
No, I thought Banks was 3. I thought Flott was 28.
Flott, yeah. Oh wait, I'm confusing them. My bad. You're right. It's Flott. He's been their best coverage guy this year.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he looked pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, okay. I think they need better. I think they need better
more of a
middle linebacker play personally. I think that'll save a lot. They need a coach in the middle field.
Yeah,
you got the edges solidified, you got the D line solidified, but they need a good Mike linebacker to really call their defense, and they'll be all right.
Man, at the end of the day, man, I think Cam SKATTABO and Jackson Dart putting New York back on the map.
I told you, T. You like that, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't a believer in Jackson Dart. I'm gonna have to see it for 16 games, but we're gonna see. But let me say this about Philly though. Philly got some bigger problems than I thought they had, man.
I love it.
Yeah. A lot of it stems from, in my personal opinion, the coaching and just overall. I think they put in Jalen Hurts in situations that he's not the most opportune in, like
passing.
Like, not even just passing the ball though. It's like the concepts itself is like it's too simplistic. It's like they're running the same shit every week. Like, and maybe that's because he isn't capable of running overly complex offenses or something that's have more nuance. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but no, they're killing these deep ends, these outs, the ends, the slants. Like that's literally all they're running, bro. They'll run a seam route here and there, but that's it. They literally run nothing of real design outside of this cookie cutter as approach route tree and concepts. Like it's not good right now. And that's not to make any excuse for Jalen Hurts because he has to be better. Point blank. Period. Like there's no doubt about that.
This is why we give people flack when they're so quick to say Jalen Hurts is undeniably top 5, top this, top that, top this,
Top
top
5,
that.
dead or alive.
Look, because I'm gonna be honest, bro. I know we give Jared Goff shit. We give Justin Herbert shit. We give CJ Stroud shit. We give all these quarterbacks shit. But Jalen Hurts plays one game that they have to typically play every game just to even be close to winning. And people just elevate Hurts in the top 5. Like, he ain't arguably one of the best rosters assembled of all time. Mind you, it's not clicking at the moment. But Philly, when it's clicking, is insane. Like, that's a crazy roster, bro. Two all-pro receivers. You got a generational running back. Your line is great. You got solid tight ends. You got good defense. Bro, that team is stacked. Like, I really want to see all the Jalen Hurts fans. I want to see what Jalen Hurts would do if you put him on the Chargers, if you put him on the Texans. Hell, I want to see what he do if you put him on the Ravens. I want to see. I'm just convinced, bro, because having an all-pro roster and you still like borderline ass, bro. Like I want people to
ain't no borderline.
I want to.
Bro, and I hate to say this though, because like Jalen Hurts, he's a good dude, like personally.
He is, bro.
The way he carries himself, the way he presents himself, the way he tries to lead his team, like, you know what I'm saying? He always shows that to be a good dude. But when everything is not going perfect for him, he's terrible. Like there is no in between for him, bro. I swear. I do not understand it. It's always he's good or he's terrible, bro. You just be like, why? Why are you like this? It's like he can't rise unless his team is doing the work for him. You know what I mean? Like when AJ's going stupid, then he's going stupid. When Devontae Smith going stupid, he's going stupid. The run game going stupid, then he can do it. You know what I mean? But it's just like it's never just him carrying the team on his back. You know what I'm saying? And it's through adversity. Not because the run game's not working, so he's passing and he's beating teams. Just because he can do it. If Saquon Barkley was running for, I don't know, 130 and he could still put up 200 passing, you know what I mean? Then with a TD, 2 TDs, whatever, when he had to in the game, not because teams are scared of Barkley. You know what I'm saying? But also this year, Barkley has not been getting off at whatsoever. He's been absolutely bottled up. They lost to the Broncos, and they lost this week.
To the fucking Giants.
It's a division game, so I weigh it a little different, but you shouldn't lose to the Giants. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be losing to the Giants. Not the
You
Eagles.
can lose, you just can't get your ass whooped. That's what you can't.
No, me personally, I don't think that the Eagles can even afford to lose. Like, I don't think they should lose to the Giants with all the talent they have. You got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on the outside. Neither corner for the Giants should be able to contain those matchups for a full 60 minutes. And you did nothing with that whatsoever. He had one pass play that was like longer than like 20 yards. I think like 1-2 passes that were longer than 20 yards. He had the one to who was that? Dallas Goedert or
I
the
think
other.
both of them must have got it.
Whatever his name is, I can't remember who it was too. And then that was it. I think that was on that right before half. I think that was on the drive right before half that they got that. But other than that, bro, I like he's missing open receivers. Like on that pick he threw, AJ Brown was wide open.
Yeah, let me say this, man. I'm gonna say this about the whole Hurts situation. Like, first, we gotta remember, like, we gotta give credit when this dude, man. Hurts at one point led the league in game-winning drives, and the whole AJ Brown situation he opened last night. He had two linemen closing in on that same side. He wasn't making that through. But I agree he has to be better for sure because it's not good right now. I mean, if you look at the numbers, like Will was mentioned earlier, like when you look at the targets on passes 10 plus yards down the field, he's 10 for 28. He's 30th in accuracy, 35.7 completion percentage, and he's 35th in completion rate. Like that's just not good enough. Like there's no other way to say it. Like you are the guy. You the guy that people stamped as the top 5 quarterback because you show up in these big moments and you play out your mind when we need you the most. It's not good enough right now. They out here winning games without him completing the pass in the entire half of football, and that's on top of the fact that you go play a division rival. That's you, like we all just agreed here, that you're significantly better than. And you really got outplayed by a rookie quarterback making his third start. So
I thought Hurts was a rookie yesterday.
Like at some point, we have to be honest about who Jalen Hurts is. I never said he was any top 5 quarterback situation or scenario. And like he's never been that. And now that he's in that realm and people have put him there, now he's going to start getting critiqued a lot more, you feel me, like strenuous, because people have now put him in conversations, in my opinion, he never really even earned. So now it's really going to be bad. So he got to be better, man. It's that simple. He has to be better.
You know what the sad part is, bro? People's excuse. I remember who that was they played. Last year they played Carolina. And he had like what 107, maybe like 117 yards or something like that. And they almost lost to the Panthers. And people are like, oh, he's still top 5. He won. Like I think people are just overvaluing winning when it comes to like ranking. It's getting ridiculous, bro. Because if we could just say someone is top 5 because they win, and they're not like, I know numbers can be like swayed and spewing in different directions and stuff like that, but really sit there and think about it, bro. The Panthers, you throw like 117 and 120 against the Panthers. You barely beat the Panthers. People going crazy because you beat the Panthers. But then you go shit the bed against the Giants and everyone's quiet. No one's like I don't get it, bro. I swear I don't get it, bro. I don't know what it is with Jalen Hurts fans. It's not attack on Jalen personally. It's his fans, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what it is, bro, but it's ridiculous. It's really because we get Mahomes shit, but I don't see Mahomes going throwing 117 and his team winning. I don't.
But that's what they do. Like, bro is not, so realistically speaking, he's never really been a good regular season quarterback except one season. He was like second team All Pro. All of his praise, all his acclaim, all his, all the glazing for that man came because he was big in playoff game. With the exception of that year they was 10-1, which was like 2 years ago, and then they collapsed and then Baker cooked them in the playoffs or whatever. Other than that, all of this Jalen Hurts praise came from these last 2 years. Going to Super Bowl, well, 2 out of the 3, whatever. Going to Super Bowl, outplayed Mahomes. Even though even in that game, a nigga had a fumble 6 that was taken back by Nick Bolton that they scored on. And then obviously they beat the doors off them niggas this year. But that wasn't just because of him either. Like, the defense literally was on pat ass the entire game. And the defense got no love. He got Super Bowl MVP, he played great, yes. But the defense got overshadowed. And now they've lost some of those pieces that were on that team that made it great. You obviously had players retire, like, Brandon Graham or whatever, and other players like that retired. That defense is on his shoulders. He's being asked to do more, and he can't. He's showing that he's still the same quarterback. The same reason he wasn't the first round pick, that he went in the second or third round, whatever round he went in, was for the same reason. Freak athlete, but is he accurate? Is he consistently throwing the ball? Is he consistently getting, throwing receivers open? You got to throw them open sometimes. And then they got, I ain't gonna lie, some of it is on the offensive coordinator. Because like they showed this stat, these niggas lined up in shotgun 48 plays compared to like 3 under I formation, and 2 of them was tush push. Like, you can't win like that either, bro. Like, that's not his strength. He's not that guy. So you're also, like T said, you're putting him in situations that aren't conducive to helping him be successful. Like, you got to wake up and be like, damn, we just throwing this joint all over the place. And he's airman. He overthrew Devontae Smith for a touchdown yesterday that would have got them the lead back and probably could have flipped the game, because then you put the pressure back.
It would have took the momentum away from the Giants.
Yeah. Now you putting the pressure back on the rookie. Now Jackson Dart got to come out and show you again. Like, all right, cool, you showed me in the first half. Now show me again. Show me again. And you took that away. And then the Giants got the ball. Scat ran that motherfucker right down the street, right at him. And that was it. Like, they never recovered from it. And when he makes mistakes, they don't recover. They don't respond well. The team itself is fractured. Every time somebody do something, they all go sit in their separate corners. He go sit on the bench by himself. Every time the camera pan, he in the corner look like he pouting. AJ do something dumb. He go sit on the bench like this. Like everybody is just on their own type time and their own type shit right now, and that's not how you win Super Bowl. Everybody keep banking on last year. Oh, they did the same thing last year, and they came back and were great. This is not last year, bro. It's not.
Bro, AJ Brown was just in the locker room talking about I wasn't at no
Yeah,
meeting.
then like you can clearly see on his face, no joke, bro. We all you clearly can see on the face the nigga full of he lying, right? But he just like it's the fact that you would even do that or put people in a position where they all three confirmed y'all had this conversation. You the only nigga now you don't recall. Like you a grown ass man, dog. Like stop acting like a kid, bro. You acting like a little girl for real.
Bro, he's ready to get out of there, bro. He
And
wants
if you want that,
he can catch passes, bro. And I don't blame him, but you gotta be a man. You gotta stand on yours.
Yeah, bro. And then on top of it, they got the man running slants, hitches, and unders, bro. That's it. Every snap, bro, for the last 2 years. He can run the route tree. He's a big physical receiver, but he actually can run routes. They got that man running 3 routes and wonder why he can't get open.
But
Every catch
that's
he gets
also because Jalen Hurts can't really throw people open like that. And
yeah, but then you got Smith on the other
downfield.
side. You got Smith on the other side that they let run the entire route tree. Whether you get him the ball or not, you got a point. But the point is, he's running the route tree. You can, if I'm a defender, I'm just gonna sit at 5 yards and just sit every time. You're gonna run that 3-step slant, I'm gonna blow you up. You're gonna run that hitch at 7 to 10 yards, I'm gonna blow you up. You're gonna run that under and try to get that pick from the DB, and I'm gonna just pass you off to the linebacker and blow you up. So it's like they got to do something better with that play calling too.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. Well, I don't know what T's doing, but we're gonna move on to the next topic.
Hey, another thing here, I think he got used to having Brian Tannehill when he was in Tennessee. Remember Tannehill, if anything, he was gonna sling that bitch. He was gonna throw it.
Regardless.
Fuck it. He was going AJ down there somewhere.
AJ down there something.
Especially because he didn't have the time that Jalen Hurts got. He didn't have that. The defenders was getting right in. He had like 2 seconds to throw.
That's why we tell people, bro, if you put anybody and any competent quarterback on the Eagles, bro, they can make something happen, bro. It's not like Jalen Hurts is out there playing with a Pop Warner line against the NFL, bro. Like, come on, man.
Right.
And it's not that hard to get your number one receiver the ball, but like he always got an excuse all of a sudden the game plan. Bro, all other 29 teams found a way to get their number one receiver the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
On the topic of quarterbacks, bro, Drake May. What we think, man? Is he for real? You know what I'm saying? He's coming off the win versus the Bills. Is he for real? Do we think it was like a high level game? Do we think he's going to continue to play that way? Do we think he's going to regress? Well, what we think?
Oh, that was his coming out party.
Hey, yo.
Nah, pause. But national TV, bro. National TV against a Super Bowl contender, against arguably the best quarterback in the league. However, if you want to go Lamar, if you want to go
reigning MVP.
Yeah, you know, against a division rival. You know, they were severe underdogs. I think the line was like maybe Buffalo by 8.
And they were the better team the whole game. Like
yeah.
I never once looked at Buffalo and was like, yeah, y'all are definitely like y'all should be winning by a whole bunch right now. The Patriots stuck with them, and actually the Patriots should have won by more, but Hunter Henry dropped that touchdown on the goal line.
And if you think about it,
the Patriots should have won by 4 more points too.
And if you think about it, coming into the game, the Patriots they had a bunch of things they had to fix. Cause what's his running back, the one who keep fumbling?
Ramondre Stevenson.
Yeah,
he fumbled in the game.
Fumbling the damn ball.
I don't know why they won't just let Travion tote that motherfucker.
Bro, I don't know why either. You guys gotta go with the growing pains. He's not as equipped, you know what I mean, mentally. He don't have that veteran salve. But you just gotta get him some touches in the game, bro, because Ramondre Stevenson is terrible. Antonio Gibson got injured.
Tore his ACL, so now all you got is Ramondre.
Well, I'm not gonna say he's terrible, but he just fumbles. Like he's a good running back, but he got fumbling problems.
Think about it though. That's like saying you're a quarterback, but you can't throw that far. Like,
what was it? Like 2 years, 3 years? He didn't really have all them fumbling problems. He was fumbling at the rate of a regular running back. He got paid. Whoa.
He said he trying to count that money. His fingers got slippery.
Yeah, bro. He holding money too much. His hands sweaty. So you know what I mean. Like that's my thing about it. But Drake May. I said last year that I like Drake. I like Drake May's game.
Drake.
You know what I mean? I think he's a good quarterback. I think he diagnoses well. He has the arm talent for sure, and he has good release. His pocket awareness has. I'm dead. His pocket awareness. You're a child. His pocket awareness definitely got better from last year to this year, and his footwork got better as well. That's why you see him escaping more, climbing the pocket better, and not getting out of the pocket too early. Like he's not escaping the pocket when he doesn't need to. He's really good at that compared to last year. Obviously, still growth to go. I'm not saying he's like top 5 or nothing like that, but he definitely got better. You see it. They got him a veteran receiver with Diggs, which I think is good because he's also helping the rest of the receiver room. And I think he provides a reliable target on the outside, bro. So I think that he's gonna have a productive year. I do want to see them draft a wide receiver. Like I don't know what's up with them and not drafting wide receivers. Like I haven't seen the Patriots draft a star wide receiver in my entire life. So next year they need to draft a receiver. I don't care what place you are in the draft. If you're not drafting a receiver, you need to be drafting a running back. That's literally it.
That mock draft I posted earlier.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good across the board of a team.
You talking about the Patriots?
Yeah. I think they need the receiver or a running back.
They need a true number one, man. They need a true number one.
I mean, if what's name plays this the rest of the year, he might be back.
Yeah, but he's getting older though, bro.
Like, I mean, Diz what, 31?
Is he?
Yeah, he's like 31. 31, 32.
Yeah, so his game is based off.
He's definitely on the other side of 30. I mean,
Diz probably got another 2 years in him where he can actually give you legit play.
Like, think about it.
And that's just saying once people get older and they come back from an ACL, bro, it's really hard to work back and be a true number one like that. You granted he had the game of his life, not of his life, of course, but he definitely probably had the game of a season against the Bills, rightfully so.
Back to back 100-yard games too, so he's starting to come into his own.
And he looks good, but can you necessarily say that you're able to depend on him week after week? It's only been 5 games.
You got to watch the rest of the season. Yes, I said he finishes the year like this.
Yeah,
sit down.
But because you even feel like that, I think that's why it's time to draft the number one. Because you know what I mean? Even if he does play like that, if you can get a true number one in here to learn from him while he still has it on the field, you know what I mean? While he still has the ability to play like that on the field, I think that does wonders for the to be able to build up that wide receiver, and then also for Drake May to say, hey, I know I can rely on this receiver because he's learning from the guy I rely on right now. You know what I mean? I think it just does so much for the offense being able to connect and really get in rhythm with each other.
That mock draft I sent earlier in the group, it had them taking Cardinal Taylor pick 17. Everything was done today. So, and they could get him, or it's a bunch of receivers like Lemon from USC, Jordan Tyson from Arizona State. It's a lot of good receivers coming out this year. So,
one thing about it, boy, these last couple drafts and showed you, boy, you gonna find some receivers. You gonna find some receivers, boy.
Honestly, bro, fuck it, bro. Shake the league up. Trade for AJ Brown, man. Ronaldo was great.
No, bro. I do not want the.
I promise you, the first time he do that shit he doing now with Mike Vrabel, he gonna get cut. I promise.
He was with Vrabel, bro.
He was with Vrabel.
Bro, he's not gonna tolerate that pouting.
He's not gonna do that with Mike Vrabel, bro. He knows he can run over Sirianni, bro.
He was with Vrabel, and he's gonna get the ball.
He been acting since he got the Philly.
Because
he don't get the ball, bro.
We gotta be fair though. He out there being used as a decoy 90% of the time, bro. Like you're paying me $40 million damn near to be a decoy. Like I'm sorry, like it's a competitive
the money's cool, but he plays football to get the ball, to be a productive part of the team. All he do is block and run routes for Devontae Smith to get the ball.
Dallas Goedert too, for sure.
Dallas Goedert, yeah, because that's all Hurts can do is pass across the middle for real, and then he got a good connection with Devontae Smith. But other than that, there's no offensive rhythm there.
Good think about it, bro. Drake May gonna get him the ball. Stephon Diggs having a resurgence off of ACL. He looking better than everybody expected coming off.
But
the
that
ACL.
also has a lot to do with the fact that Jalen Hurts is not is his ability to pass to the left.
He's not the passer Drake made.
No, it's not even that. His ability to pass to the left is far less than his ability to pass to the right. Like Jalen Hurts does much better on the right side of the field than he does on the left. So that's another thing. But yeah, Drake May, I think Drake May is good. T, you know I've been saying this since last year. You've been saying that Drake May is a good quarterback.
Yeah, I've
been on the Drake May train, man.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So I think that they do have a good quarterback. I'm not gonna necessarily say he's the franchise guy yet because you don't know May, but I do. Say that. I mean, I believe that.
First time y'all gave him competent weapons, we're seeing what he can do with them.
Right, I believe that personally, but I can't say for sure because you got to do it for at least 16 games before you can get that title. Okay. You know what I mean? But
he's off to a damn good start. He's off to a damn good start.
He was even good last year with no weapons. I mean,
he had towards the end of the Henry season, that last 6-8 games.
Yeah, who's the other tight end they got? He had Henry. Who's that? Who they got?
Austin
Hooper.
Yep. So he was good with them, but they ain't have no receivers. But getting Diggs this year made a big difference in the offense because come on, man, y'all know what's number 8's name? Booty. I mean,
number 9. Yeah,
number 9.
Cheeks.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. He was terrible last year. He's improved little increment.
But
it's a little
right. But that's what working with somebody like Diggs will do. He's a great route runner. He's always been a great route runner. I agree. He has pretty reliable hands, and he knows how to find the open spots in zone too. So because you're learning from someone like that, you know what I mean, as well as you have this is second year, right? He was drafted last year?
Yeah.
Right. So as well as having a full year under your belt, and now you have someone who the defense is going to focus on more than you. I think all of those things are a big factor on why he's going to be progressing much faster than last year.
I agree. Yeah. I agree for sure.
And then on top of that, you know, all respects, but they got a better head coach too.
Oh yeah. Jared Mayo, all respect to him. He was a great player when he was playing. Well, he was a good player when he was playing. So but yeah, he couldn't coach. It's so for some guys it's not. It is what it is. But I think Drake May is here to stay, man. And I'm gonna go on a step further. I think he has a chance to be the best quarterback in his draft class. I think he's that good, man. And I'm a huge Jada Daniels guy, but it's just when you watch Drake May, it's like everybody always talk about with the it factor. It's certain things you just can't coach, bro. And it's like you see him go out there, he's doing it with DeMario Douglas, Booty, Hunter Henry, who else? Austin Hooper. Like, who we talking about, bro? Like these are dudes who will be backups at best on other teams, bro. They're playing.
Bro, he's doing it with Booty.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know is his first name Keyshawn? I think it's Keyshawn.
I think it is.
It's Kayshawn Butte.
Kayshawn.
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Bro, it's pronounced Booty, bro.
All I'm saying is, bro, the man is doing it with mediocre weapons. And he's looked good while doing it, bro. I mean, it's not a Caleb Williams situation where he came in to Keenan Allen and DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, DeAndre Swift, and these guys.
He's not just missing receivers. He's not missing them.
Exactly. Right. He ain't come in to having Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson in the backfield. You feel me? Like that's not what he had. He had to make it work, and he did. And the moment he gets a receiver that's at the very least competent, he's taking a step in the right direction. Like right now, the man leads the league in completion percentage, and he leads the league in yards per EPA for a quarterback. So it's like You did this with one move with a receiver that's on the north side of 30 who's coming off a bad injury. Like, it's like, bro, it's really only up from here as long as he got the coaching, and he got the coaching.
They just got to get that next guy. That's all they got to do. They get him that next guy, and I guarantee that they'll be good for a few years.
Hey T, let me ask you something. Why it took all this for you to believe something me and Will been telling you, bro?
About what?
Y'all
You
niggas
said the
don't rely on sources.
You said the Dolphins are better than the Patriots, bro.
Which I thought it was. Them niggas suck. I thought it was better. I thought it was gonna be better than
We
what they
all be
were.
wrong, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We all be wrong.
I thought they was.
Especially when it come to your own team, because you be wanting to be optimistic.
Hey, Mike, that boy was swearing us down in the chat. Hey, they gotta show me. They gotta show me.
They
showed me. Y'all saying the same thing right
They
now.
showed me.
Hey, Mike,
He said, I got to see something.
that boy said that shit look good on paper. That boy, it look good on paper.
Yeah, it looked good on paper. They got to see it on the screen. Shit, I don't give a fuck what they would say.
Nigga said, you forgot about Hill.
Niggas be trying to double down on the lie. At least he said it. Hey,
He said, you forgot about Hill. You forgot about Waddle, Tua, Chuck Robinson. Boy,
I mean, not Chop.
I ain't say nothing about no Chuck Robinson, but I ain't say nothing about Chuck, but I don't even too much care for Chuck. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't say nothing about him.
Nigga said Mike McDaniels with them 100 screens.
I didn't think Stephon Diggs would look this good. To be honest with you, I thought Stephon Diggs
that's also fair.
Back.
Both of those are fair points.
But listen, man, I believe in Vrabel to figure it out eventually, because like I told y'all this going into the last offseason. Like, I'm a Vrabel guy. I wanted him to be a Dolphin. Like, I wanted him to fire him today and bring him in. So
I wanted him to be a Steeler, bro. Don't even worry about it.
So I knew the coaching was going to be good. I just didn't know if the talent on the field was going to be able to live up to it. But it is. So right now it is, at least. So I'm gonna give
it is. See, it is. It's moving forward. It is. It's not even close, bro. At least y'all better than the Jets, bro.
It's debatable.
I'm about to say, I don't even know if we're really that much better than them, man. They had 100 damn penalties against us. That's the only reason I'll be fucking won.
Look at Mike.
If they didn't have Aaron Glenn, if they had any other coach, they probably would have 2 wins, 2 or 3 wins.
Hey T, quick question before we move on. Would Justin Fields be top 5 in the West Coast offense?
In the West Coast offense? You talking about the Niners? When we go to the Niners?
So niggas want to half-ass ask it out. The post is if the Niners drafted him that year, so he'd have been with Kyle Shanahan his whole career up to this point. Yes,
because he's not an accurate passer, bro. The West Coast
he was an accurate passer. You niggas didn't even know he could run until he got to the league.
Bro, the West Coast offense.
That's not true, bro. Everybody knew he could run.
Bro, the West Coast
he was coming out of college. He was known as a precision passer.
Thank you. Cut the bullshit out, bro.
They didn't really scout him as an athlete.
He just pulled a Markelle Fultz and just lost it. Like what?
No, nigga, went to the Bears.
The biggest thing for Fields, in my opinion, was that he's been dealt shit hands, bro. It's the Bears and the Jets, bro. Let's be so dead ass, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm just saying, like, let's be real. Like, who have they developed as quarterbacks or young quarterbacks to sit here and say that they could do a good job at developing guys?
Okay,
The same draft he was in. Hold on. The same draft he was in, they took Zach Wilson over him. Trash. You don't even know what team that nigga play for right now. Straight face.
He on the Dolphin.
He a Dolphin.
That makes sense. But you know what I'm saying, bro? That whole draft, Trevor Lawrence is playing good now. He was the first overall pick.
I don't even know if he's playing good now. Trevor Lawrence,
bro got like what?
He was trading
bro,
he's taking. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro. He's playing good, bro. He's not playing elite, but he's playing good football.
I don't know, man. He
playing good football.
Bro.
He playing okay. But my point is, if you give him Kyle Shanahan for 6 years, we see what Kyle Shanahan's done with Mac Jones.
If he went to the Niners, he definitely would have been better. I don't know about
that's all I'm saying, bro. You give him,
he would have been better.
Y'all talking about niggas who make quarterbacks. Kyle Shanahan gets niggas paid who are ass.
So wait, time out. You said Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo is a great passer.
Mac
I didn't
Jones.
say that.
No, he's
Mac
not. No,
Jones.
he's not. No, he's
Nobody
He's
not.
a
said
what? Jimmy Garoppolo?
Nobody
Who?
said that.
Jimmy Garoppolo in New England. That's the reason he got to San Francisco. He was
Gang.
like,
My point to you
Jimmy
is,
Bro,
Garoppolo is
Jimmy
not great
I
at
said he
anything at
got
all.
Jimmy paid, and Jimmy.
He's
Hold
a
on, hold on.
he's a great
Hold on a
selfie
second.
taker. That's probably about it.
Hold on
But
a
he
second.
ain't
Jimmy
no great
Garoppolo
nothing
is
at
a
quarterback.
great game manager. He was one of the best game managers I've ever seen in my life.
exactly. I ain't
Not
say
a
he
great
I ain't
passer.
say
He
he
is
was
Under
doing
whose
crazy.
stewardship though? That's my point. Kyle
Bill,
Shanahan made
Bill
him look
Belichick.
good.
That's what got him paid
Come on.
because he
Yeah.
was winning games.
Then
He
he played
was
6
undefeated. He
games.
was undefeated as a starter with the Patriots.
He
That's why
played
he got
5
paid.
games with them, and then came over with us and still
Not
was
true,
winning
bro. He
games.
played
But
more
he,
than that.
but he was a high prospect
He
at that
was-
point.
he
Literally,
was
you had
still winning games.
analysts and scouts coming out saying he was the best
All right,
quarterback prospect
put
they've
it to you
seen
like
in like
this.
6 years.
Kyle Shanahan made Matt Schaub look good, Brian Hoyer look good, Jimmy Garoppolo, Brock Purdy, Mac Jones looked like he belonged starting on somebody's team.
First
now.
of all,
I
time
niggas
out.
treated him.
Coming out of college, what did they say? Mac Jones was the most NFL ready
They
quarterback in
also
that
said
draft.
he was the worst
Athlete, yes. But
Yes,
he was the
which
best
matters in today's NFL.
Bro,
he
he
out there
was the-
moving now. He look good now.
What
Nigga,
did he
instead
have
of
on the
just
What did he
motion.
have on the Patriots though? Please
Bro,
tell me
my-
one receiver when Mac Jones was on the
We
Patriots.
just said the same thing about Justin Fields.
No,
playing for
no,
the
no,
Bears,
no,
You didn't
no,
want to hear
because
it, bro.
Justin
So,
Fields was never the passer.
so this is
that
my
Mac
thing.
Jones
Y'all
was.
change the argument every time we do this shit, bro.
No,
It don't matter
bro.
what the quarterback is. We change
Bro.
the shit every time.
Bro,
Bro,
didn't
it's
Mac
why
Jones
would you
complete?
even ask
You
this
asking
question,
what the
bro?
man had on the Pats, right? He was a Pro Bowler.
You
his
know
rookie
how he
year.
gets about
Hold
his
on.
team.
It's not my team, goofball. Shut up. He was on your team, and you still didn't play him right. Mac Jones was a Pro
wait,
Bowler his
what's
rookie
the
year.
common denominator? What's the
Kyle
common denominator, bro?
Shanahan is the point that I'm making. Kyle Shanahan makes anybody look good, bro.
So Justin
That's what I'm
Fields
saying.
hasn't looked good at all, but Kyle Shanahan is gonna make him top 5. You know what top 5 is, right?
Do you understand that Justin Fields is with Kyle Shanahan?
Hold on,
You
wait.
niggas told me.
He never looked good ever.
Bro,
Stop, that's what I'm saying. These
He's
niggas just
saying
be
top
talking, bro.
5. T, you know
I
what
said
top
if he
5
would have
is.
been with Kyle Shanahan his entire career up to this point, he would be top 5.
He's saying Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes,
He
Josh
wouldn't
Allen.
be top 5. And I'm a
He's
Justin
saying
Fields
top
guy.
5.
I said if
love
he would have been
Justin
with Kyle
Fields, but
Shanahan his
he's
whole
not-
career
he
to this
will
point, he
not
would
be
be top 5 to me.
Bro, he could have been with Kyle Shanahan, Mike Shanahan, every Shanahan, but he was never going to be top 5.
He probably would have been in that 12 to 15 range, but
He would
top
definitely be in the
5,
top 10. He would have won a Super Bowl by now.
Oh my god.
Bro, you're come
Next
on.
topic, bro.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
Next
You don't think he
topic,
could have
bro.
played better than Jimmy played the Super Bowl?
Next topic.
Or
I
Brock
think he
Purdy?
could have, but I don't think
That's
that
all I'm
guarantees
saying,
him
bro.
a win.
Next
I don't think
topic,
that
bro,
guarantees
Them
him a
niggas
win.
didn't
though.
both
Please,
those
next
games were
topic,
within
T.
one throw of winning the game. So what the fuck are you
Hey,
saying?
look,
If he could
look,
play
T.
better than Jimmy Garoppolo and
T.
fucking Brock Purdy, why couldn't he win?
T, next topic, please, bro.
What the fuck are we saying?
Next topic, man.
Well, sticking to quarterback.
Niggas get Daniel
Let's
Jones to
go
play
up
good
to
for
the
5
Shador
games
Hey,
and just lose their
sticking
fucking
to
mind all of a sudden.
quarterbacks.
We're gonna go to
Speaking
the
of
Shador
quarterbacks.
situation, man. What's y'all thoughts on the Shador side of the situation about the controversy of him not being named the backup quarterback, until recently? Kevin Stefanski went on the interviews essentially saying they're not gonna give him anything yet. We gotta see how things go out this week, and they're gonna bring Bailey Zappi up. Again, they said it was gonna bring Bailey Zappi up to compete for the second string job. So what's your thoughts on it?
Let me go first, bro. It's a division matchup, right? So I'm not gonna say that he's not the better quarterback than Bailey Zappi, but I'm not gonna say he is. We have not seen him versus a
I don't need
starting.
to see him play. He's for sure better than Bailey Zappi.
Okay, all right. All I'm gonna say
You said
is
the same thing about Dirk.
Bro,
I would have
right.
said Jackson Dart better than Zappi. What the
Bro,
fuck?
listen,
No, you said Shador was better
Can I
than Dirk.
finish? All I'm gonna say is
I still think he is. But go
niggas
ahead.
was saying Jamarcus Russell is better than all these players. He got in trash. People were saying there's always someone y'all think is better. He has shown that he do not really care about football like that. He came in.
What the fuck? No. Now we know.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Yes.
You're not
Somebody
going to do
else
that,
go
bro.
first.
You're not going to
Yes.
do that. No, you
Somebody
dragging
else
it.
go
You're
first.
Yes,
dragging
bro.
it,
Yes, bro. Can I
You're
finish my
dragging it.
point?
You dragging it.
Bro,
You
y'all's
are
hype beast
dragging
because
it, boy.
he's a fan favorite. Bro, he
Nah, hell
was telling teams he don't need football. Right, cool. We all know you don't need football. You're Deion Sanders' son. Of course you don't need football. But why are you telling teams that? Right? You don't have the will to just go out there and play. Then you limited the teams that you cared to be drafted by
Preach, Will.
because you wanted the potential to start, which you would be starting right now had you went to the Ravens.
Talk to these niggas.
Is that a
Then on
guarantee?
top of that, people are saying you're childish, you don't take football serious, you don't care about playing, and you're in interviews with the media miming your answers, bro. Like, why would you have faith in a guy who's showing you when the world is saying he don't take football serious? Why would you have faith in a guy who is himself showing you that he's not taking the accountability to be a quarterback serious? A quarterback has to be the leader of the team, bro. He's not doing leadership things, bro. I'm gonna just be honest.
Talk to
And
me.
we could say play this, play that. The best player does not make the best leader. And the best leader, when talent is in comparison, however you want to go about him and Gabriel, cool. Leadership means a lot, bro. So I'm not
How
gonna
much
say
leadership
that,
means to you?
huh?
How much it means to you?
Well, if the talent is comparable, leadership is what would lean me one way or the other. Obviously, the Browns feel like him and Gabriel are either close or Gabriel's just better. But again, all these things that I said, bro, he's not showing you any reason to put him out there and lead your team, bro. He's showing that he's immature. He's showing that he's not taking it as serious as other people because he knows that at the end of the day he don't need football, which he has said.
When has he said this? When was this said?
Him and
Bro,
his dad always say that, bro.
I'm
Him and
saying
his dad say that.
when
Can we?
hold on.
can we get an
Hold on,
interview?
bro. I'm looking it up right now,
picture?
bro.
Like
So
can I
Is he,
see
you
this?
done? You done with your point?
Yeah.
I thought he was the same dude that just said he wanted to prove that he didn't need his dad to make it to the league. Like I remember him saying that in the interview at the combine. But now he doesn't have the gall or doesn't need football to actually get better at his craft. When was this? Maybe I just missed it. I don't know. But I don't recall
It's
that.
not even
I
just
don't
that.
recall
He talking about. He mentioned like the whole miming thing that was in context, which we clearly just skipped over. That was in response to Rick Ryan saying, "Oh, do this, do that, sit in the front of me, just do this, do that," and then they clearly showed clips and footage
which he was doing,
sitting front row in all quarterback meetings, taking notes, doing his job. All his teammates want to see him play. Even the defense want to see him play. And you saying he don't care about football or he's not sure he want to care.
Bro,
So see him play.
bro, what you're saying is completely irrelevant to what I'm saying. If
not,
you're
bro.
doing
You
everything
know,
you need to do, why are you
How's that
taking the extra?
irrelevant?
Yes.
You just said
Bro,
the man don't
listen,
care
how's
about
that
football.
irrelevant,
He's telling
though?
you that he's sitting in the
What
front
the
of me,
fuck?
he's taking notes and doing his
because,
job.
bro,
Now it's
if
irrelevant.
someone says, listen, why does what Rich Ryan is saying matter if the coach sees him firsthand? If the coach is not going to start him, number one, it don't matter what Rich Ryan says. But then on top of that, you go out your way to be petty and childish in retaliation to someone saying something about you that's not even true. That's not qualities of a leader, bro.
Yeah, but you also just said the man don't care about football. So I'm telling you how the man cares
Bro,
about
I'm
football.
talking about number one.
Yeah,
Number
but
one
you're
is
saying okay. So
number
he's,
one.
first of all, he's not
Okay.
the first player to be petty
Okay,
and
bro.
responsible.
All right, bro, you got it, bro.
So that's not.
You got it, bro.
That's not. We're not gonna sit here and do that. We don't do
That's
that to
what I'm
everybody that does it.
understand. I mean, the nigga who's starting right now, Bailey Zappi, did the same shit in the preseason to his own teammate. Like, but we're not sitting here saying he doesn't care about football.
Bailey Zappi starting.
Not Bailey Zappi, my bad. Dylan Gabriel. Like,
Okay.
he did the same exact thing to his own teammate, bro. He tell him, I'm out here to play. I'm not out here to take pictures or be a paparazzi or be chased by whoever. Like,
Bro, that's what you want to hear. That's what you want to hear from your quarterback.
Game,
why do you have to take shots at your own
thing,
teammate
though.
to make a
He's
point?
saying the nigga is being immature. That's immaturity. Like, what are we talking about?
That honestly, that sounds a lot more mature than what
It sounds like it wasn't necessary to say because nobody asked you if you.
What the fuck, Breeze? Come on, bro. Y'all got to be real, bro. If you're gonna sit there and say
hold on,
is immature, nigga, you taking shots at your literal teammate is the exact same shit. What are we talking about,
bro? What happened? What did you say? Okay, here. Hold up, bro.
The man literally is doing his job. And then even today when they asked about, or yesterday, my bad, when they asked about, oh, how are you feeling about the quarterback situation, he said, whatever they decide is what they decide. We as a team are doing everything we can to get Dylan ready to play. So then is that immature? Is that being a nigga that don't care about his job or somebody that's just, showing like at the end of the day, bro, we can't. The stuff that we liked about him, bro, is exactly what he's doing now. He was doing it in college and performing at the same time. He was putting up numbers. He was the same person. Now all of a sudden we want him to act like a completely different person because your quarterback's supposed fuck out of here with that shit, bro. We can't
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
That's that inconsistent goalpost shit I be talking about, bro. Like
exactly, bro.
The shit that made him who he was, the nigga showing the rolling and all that during the game he was balling.
Bro, nobody cares about that, bro.
Okay,
that's not the problem.
You saying you don't care, but
that wasn't the problem.
Not caring about
That's not the problem. Okay, so Mike, let me ask you a question. What do you do for a profession?
I work in mental health.
Okay, you work in mental health. I'm coming to be, let's say, I want to work on your team as your assistant, right?
Yep.
I'm going to go in your office where I'm trying to get a job at. And I'm going to tell you, you shouldn't hire this person. You shouldn't hire this person. I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. Would you hire me? Yes or no? Just yes or no?
Yes. Let me tell you why.
No, just yes or no. Would you hire me? Would you hire me? Yes.
Yes. Jobs ask you that question all the time. Why should we pick you over the other candidates? It's the same question, bro.
Mike, you're missing the point.
What's the
point?
I'm
coming into your establishment. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do, what I won't do. You should hire me. You shouldn't hire that person. You should do this. You should do that. I'm not doing this pre-screening. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Either you're gonna hire me or you don't. Would you hire me?
Was optional.
Would you hire me? Yes or no?
That's not the same context, bro.
Answer the question. Just yes or no.
Yes or no? What? You asked two different questions. You asked. It's not the same context, bro. If the pre-screen for my job that I'm hiring for is optional, and you decide not to do it, and not any other candidates there do it,
we moving the fuck out the goalpost.
We just throwing that shit down the road, bro.
Hey guys, I don't even care about that. T, what happened with Gabriel, bro? I missed it. I had to go do something real quick.
Let me just make my point real quick to Mike. Hey, anyway, Mike, when you go somewhere, you trying to get a job, you go to the draft, you go there to sell yourself. You go there humble. You're not bigger than the NFL. Shadour's not bigger than the NFL. Whoever told him to go in there and say, oh, this team don't draft me, you don't draft me because I want to start, or however you want to dress it up, I got respect for Lamar, respect for Jalen, so I don't want to go there. You don't think these teams talk? Bro, they don't care. They don't care what you want.
That's fine, but that's not what
you're not bigger than the league. And he went in there and thought he was bigger than the league. He's not that guy.
Is he the first person to ever do that? Is he the first person to ever do that? Is he the first player to? This player's
he's not the best player to do it though. Prime.
Hey, I mean, hold on.
He was projected to be.
Bro, hold on. I'm also not gonna. We also can't sit here and say just because someone else makes a bad decision, it's okay that we made.
Yeah, but you're saying
it's a bad decision. Hold on, but we don't excuse.
Nobody's saying it's a bad decision. It's to each his own. The combine is not mandatory.
It's not, but going in there and saying, don't draft me. You're Prime's son, but you're not Prime. Prime is generational.
And Eli Manning is Archie's son. He wasn't Archie. Eli was ass and did the same shit. So and
Arch and Eli couldn't go in there and say, don't do that.
But he did.
He did.
Talking
that.
I mean, hold on. Let's
literally
start.
did.
Eli quite literally played it. Eli quite literally forced his way
I'm not coming to LA.
Out of San Diego.
Bro, Eli, hold on. Eli wasn't ass. Okay, we'll start there. But what I will say is, I want to know what happened with Gabriel because I missed it. We keep arguing about something that's not even important.
Nothing. They asked Shador how does he feel about waiting on the backup quarterback spot. His statement was, "We're doing everything we can as a team to get Dylan ready to play today." So,
yeah, I did see that.
Right, and so then they asked. He was talking about when Dylan Gabriel made that slick ass comment about, "Oh, I'm not here for pictures or paparazzi or whatever." He was taking shots at his own teammate. That's immature. Nobody asked you if you were here for pictures and shit. Nobody even knew you. Nobody thought you were going to get drafted. Okay. You were a 5'8" quarterback coming out of college that played for 6 years. So no, you're not more popular than this guy that we thought was going to be a first round pick.
What was the question they asked him?
They asked him, "What do you feel like your role is on the team, and how do you feel like you're fitting in? How do you feel like you're adapting to football?" "Oh, I'm here to play football. I ain't here for paparazzi. I'm here to be taking pictures with fans and doing all this other shit." Why was that necessary to say they asked you about football? Talk about football. Why are you mentioning any paparazzi lifestyle, anything lifestyle related? They didn't ask you that.
He's selling himself.
What is he selling?
He's selling out of here, man. No, we can't. No, we can't. We
can't.
Hold
on. So that's him selling himself. But Shador's been the last 3 years wasn't selling himself.
Nah, bro, we can't do that. We can't do that, bro. He took an unnecessarily shot at his teammate that was unprovoked for no reason. And but we'll sit up here and say that Shador is immature and he's all this other shit because he's choosing to say the bare minimum or nothing at all in interviews. Like, what are we talking about? Like we
So-
gotta be
so let me-
real, bro. Like that's a double standard, gang.
Bro, it's not a double standard, bro.
Yes, it is.
Y'all gotta
Like,
understand,
listen
bro.
what you
Bro,
saying,
bro,
Breeze.
So it's
Shador
okay.
overplayed his hand, bro. He overplayed his
Okay,
hand.
fine. So then that's fine, but that doesn't
Thought
give
he
you
was
license as my
bigger
teammate to
than
talk
the
shit about me.
NFL. Thought he was bigger than the NFL.
That's
Your prime
fine.
son.
We're
But
not
how do you
disagreeing
thought he was
with
bigger
you.
than the NFL if he's telling you that he wants to work towards becoming his own image in the NFL without his
you
dad
guys
behind
keep
him?
saying that
How
he
is
wants
that?
to
How is
work
that him
toward-
thinking he's bigger than the
You keep
NFL?
saying that he wants to work toward becoming this, and this. But when you're going into meetings and telling teams, "Don't draft me, don't draft
When
me,"
did the first of all, the only report that we have is of the Ravens, and that's
the
because
Ravens,
of
the
Lamar.
Eagles,
That's one
and
time,
the
and that was
Ravens,
already in the
Eagles, and
5th round by that point, bro.
Ravens, Eagles, and the Browns.
That was already late in the draft by that point. That was draft day, bro. You
Bro,
talking about
it doesn't matter, bro.
It
doesn't matter.
does.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Bro,
I can't go
Can I
somewhere.
ask you a question?
You
If
can't
so-
go somewhere looking for a job,
Okay.
trying to apply somewhere.
So
and
then can I
tell
ask you a
them,
question?
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
It's not. I'm not doing this. I'm telling you, I don't want to be drafted by your team because I want a chance to start. I didn't say I'm not doing anything.
Well, now you're not.
asking you
You're
to
not
pick
bigger
me.
than the program. You're not.
I'm
bigger than the
asking you
program.
not to pick me. If they wanted to pick him, they still could have done it.
You're not bigger than the
So
program.
then why they didn't still pick him then when he said not to do it? If he's not bigger
You're
than the program,
not bigger than the program.
answer
You're
my
not.
question, Breeze.
And
Why
what
didn't they
happened?
pick him anyway?
He slid. What happened? He slid.
Why did they not pick him anyway, Breeze? If he's not bigger than the program,
Because he's not bigger than the program, bro.
by the time he had already slid, by the time he made that comment. So what are you saying?
Bro, you're not bigger than
All
the
right,
program. You're gonna
listen,
You're
slide.
not
listen,
answering the
listen,
question.
listen.
You're
That's
literally
cool.
talking
Listen,
around the
listen,
question.
listen. We go. I'm in it here, man. I'm in it here. Listen, at the end of the day, man, we can sit here. We can say whatever we want about Shador. We can say whatever we want about the situation. We can say whatever we want about what he said, what he did during the draft, what he didn't do. All that's fine and dandy, bro. At the end of the day, dog, we're talking about the Cleveland fucking Browns. They've had 20 plus starters the last 15 years. Don't sit here and try to convince me that these niggas know, and Stefanski and the GM and the OC and all these other dudes who've never shown the ability to develop any quarterback throughout that franchise's history. Don't sit and tell me these niggas not got to figure it out with Shador again. I'm not hearing that shit. I'm gonna be real.
Hold on, but that's also a different conversation, and that's a biased viewpoint.
It's
you
not
gotta
biased. It's a fact. They started
bro,
20 quarterbacks in 12 years. That's a fact. That's not
right.
biased.
So then, how are you gonna say that they're making the wrong decision?
Because they made it for 20 years. That's how I know that. They made it for 20 years.
Unless they make the decision you want them to make, it's the wrong one.
It's not about what I want them to make. It's about right or wrong. Just like they was wrong with Baker Mayfield, just like they was wrong with Johnny Manziel, just like they was wrong with Josh McCown, just like they was wrong with Brandon Whedon, just like they was wrong with Colt McCoy. They wrong about this shit. Like it's gonna be the same thing.
How were they wrong with Baker?
They let him go.
He literally said him getting let go was the entire reason he took football as serious as he does now. He never took football.
Baker literally won a playoff game for that team after 20 plus years.
What does that matter when you're not taking football serious? He wasn't consistent or none of that.
But he was hurt. He played hurt.
Bro, it does not matter.
He played with a torn labrum as a quarterback.
He was hurt.
All right, so then why was he on the field?
Because he wanted to play.
Because he was the best they had. Oh my God, man.
So playing through injury, any other position, any other player, y'all
niggas play through injury every game,
how much
bro. Now the nigga play through injury. Now the nigga
no, I
play.
do not, bro. You're putting projections on me, bro. I don't talk about how tough nobody is. If you play, you're subject to the same scrutiny as everybody.
Okay, well he played,
and that's fair. That's cool. But don't say the nigga can't play. Don't say that means to release him.
No, I didn't say he couldn't play. I never said that. He himself said that he never took football as serious as he does now until he got released. It really made him appreciate.
He never took football as serious until he got released.
Yes, bro. That's what he said, bro. Look it up. That's what he said, bro.
This coming from a nigga that was a walk-on from Texas Tech to Oklahoma that took a job. That's what he said.
Bro, I'm talking about in the NFL, bro. Like he wasn't taking football as serious as he did until he got released.
Not taking football as serious, he still won that team of that franchise playoff.
I mean, hey, man, I guess, man. But let's move on to the last segment, man.
Next week after that.
Hold on, before we do that, bro. We got. What do we think about the Arizona Cardinals coach hitting the running back?
Oh, I meant to put that in too. I forgot. Listen, let me say this about that shit. I'm gonna let y'all go after this. I would have slapped the shit out that man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, listen, bro.
Open hand for sure.
Listen. I understand. Listen, I understand. You feel me? It's an idiotic play. It's downright stupid. It's no he doesn't need to drop the ball early before crossing the end zone. To me, that's always been crazy that players even do that in general. Like, bro, just cross the damn goal line and do your celebration after. Like, it's literally not rocket science, dog. But for you to sit there, put your hands on a grown man, nah, gang. Like, I don't care who you are. You got to see me after that. Like, my people watching me. You think I'm gonna let you just put your hands on me? Nah. I'm sorry, bro. I would have had to get released that day. I would have had to beat that boy. I ain't gonna lie. Nah,
Yeah, you'd have been in prison.
probably.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. My thing
Gotta
is,
put
bro,
hands and feet on that
say
nigga.
that shit for young niggas. Say that for Pop Warner. Say that for middle school. Say that for junior varsity.
I don't even think you don't even
What,
hit
nigga, what?
nobody.
Bro, do you hear how you sound? Put your hands on kids. Don't put your hands
You
on
don't need to be
adults.
hit putting on your
Because
hands.
bro, I'm a grown man, bro.
Bro, do you hear how you sound? Put your
Yeah,
hands
but
on
you touch somebody, they gonna
else's
beat
kids.
your ass.
Don't put your hands on nobody kids. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse.
Do we hear this
discipline them.
logic here? Do this sound
Bro,
right?
go discipline a minor. Go discipline them. Save that.
You don't
That's your
discipline
man's in
somebody
the
else's
arms, though.
kids by putting your hands on them. That's how
Save-
you
save
end up
that for
not
me.
alive, bro.
So you're a
What are you
father
talking
figure
about?
for them. You're my coach. You're not my father figure. Go be a father figure for young kids. Go. You go.
Bro,
do
he's
that
your
for young
leader.
kids.
Nigga.
He ain't
Bro,
nothing.
regardless, he shouldn't be putting his hands on anybody. It don't matter. the age.
Don't touch, especially in the heat of the moment. I just know I messed up, and then you gonna come do that in the heat of the moment, bro.
I don't agree at all with putting your hands on another person. But at the end of the day, there is a reason why soft niggas don't play football, bro. Mentally soft niggas really don't be playing football like that.
Yeah.
Because
That's for sure.
it's a gladiator sport, bro. And if a man punching my shoulder pad because he's upset, a weak man at that. Let's start here. That coach is not a bulky dude. He's not a big dude. If it's gonna set me off to where I gotta attack him, bro, I don't need to be playing football. I need to be in therapy.
Nah,
Right?
bro, I can't agree with
I
that.
need to be in
It's not like he talked back.
I can't
and
agree with
something.
that, bro.
He just
I ain't gonna
like,
lie, bro. I done had coaches hit me, cuss me out, all kind of shit, bro. It never bothered me. I just played ball. Like, I locked in. Like, it is what it is. Especially if you know you fucked up that bad. Like,
bro,
you really ain't got nothing to say.
bro.
But
right,
at the
it's
same
a
time, keep
gladiator
your hands
sport,
off me.
though.
We grown men. We
But
grown men. In this
that's
national
what I'm saying, though, bro.
television. You ain't doing
If
it in practice.
it would have just been
Did it in front of
a
the world.
situation, if it would have just been a situation where he got in his face, yelled at him, whatever, cool. Like, he did some bonehead shit. Like, there's nothing about that, you feel me, that could have warranted me to even feel it. Because I done had all that happen to me. I done got jacked up by coaches and everything. So that's not my issue. My issue is that you quite literally went out your way to put your hands on another grown man as you're walking off. And then on top of that, if it wasn't for the damn assistant pulling him away, who knows what else this nigga would have did? Like, bro,
The assistant pulled him away, bro. He was already walking away. What are you talking about?
no, what I'm saying that he was trying to yank the nigga, bro. He literally the assistant pulled him from him. Ain't no telling what else the nigga wanted to do. Like, bro, listen, at the end of the day, bro, you can coach without having to get physical with people, dog. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to put your hands on someone. You don't have to hit someone.
Let me ask you a question.
Don't put your fucking hands on me.
That's fair. I also agree that you shouldn't. Would you rather your NFL coach let you go, like release you, or would you rather him punch your shoulder pad?
Release me, bro.
I'd rather get released.
You'd rather not have a job than take a punch in your shoulder pad?
Release
bro,
me.
do you see what I'm saying, bro?
I'd rather be released.
Yeah, you niggas going a little far.
No. I'm gonna tell you.
It's hard as hell to get a job in the NFL, bro. And
especially right after you did that.
Mike.
After that, that's the last thing teams see of me on film is that.
Mike, you're a grown man, right?
Hold on. Let me ask. No, breathe. No,
conflict.
not even.
When you got a conflict, a situation going on, somebody try to grab you. If you a grown man, you got conflict, a situation going on. What happens? Collateral damage happens. Move. Don't touch me. Don't grab me. Don't do none of that. Don't do that. We're grown men. We're grown men. Talk to me
from now.
Talking about regular life shit, bro.
Face to face, coach.
Let me ask y'all 2 questions. Where was he drafted? What place was he drafted at?
He was like a late round pick, very late.
Yeah, he was.
Very late round.
I
Okay.
think he was a 5th round pick. I think.
He's a 5th round pick. What year was he drafted?
I think it was like what was it, like 18 or something like that?
19. He was drafted in 19.
So he's been in the He's been in the league for what? This is 7th year. He was a 5th round pick, and the only reason people know him is because he got punched by his coach in his shoulder pad. You think he's getting another job after what he did?
You never know.
No, Breeze, you don't even know who he is.
It's much better free agents than that man out there right now that still don't have a job. Let's not do this.
Listen, man, I'm not sitting here saying like the logical
Niggas will throw
response.
their NFL career away.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna sit here and tell you the logical response.
It's a gladiator sport, bro. These men do not play football, bro.
Listen, I'm not saying the logical answer wouldn't have been just to let it go, because 9 out of 10 times in that situation you let it go. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm, like me, I just know me. Like I'm not gonna stand there and let no nigga hit me. I don't give a fuck.
But he did.
Where I got drafted. I don't care what's my demand on the market. Gang, don't put your hands on. Because regardless, one way or the other, I'm gonna be off the team.
That's fine.
So it's like
that's not true. Don't be
But
doing the team.
no, I'm saying
he on the
me.
team now.
I would have slapped the shit out of me. That's what I'm saying.
This nigga, man.
Especially after that play, bro.
I'm just, bro. I'm saying real. Like, bro, don't fucking hit me, bro. I don't. We first of all, it's not even like they have a good relationship. They're not.
We don't know. We don't know what their relationship is like, bro.
They don't have a good relationship. You can tell by that because he has no respect for him. If they had a good relationship,
got up on the podium, apologized, and acknowledged that he lost emotional control in that moment. We don't know what.
Yeah, because he did. That's what you do as a mature adult. You take.
So what I'm saying to you is, we don't know what their relationship was like before he lost emotional control.
Mike, if he had any respect for him, Mike, he never would have put his hands on him. Period.
Nigga, people fight their siblings, friends, brothers, and shit all the time. I'd have had fist fights.
But you talking about? Come on now.
Do I not respect him? I punched him in his face.
You're comparing blood feuds to a fucking game.
Like, bro, fight with friends and then make up with your friends.
People fight friends.
The fuck?
Oh my god! All right, y'all pull up any interview. Y'all pull up any interview, any quote of him.
Have you ever gotten into a fist fight with one of your homies?
Anyway.
You said what, T?
I said y'all pull up the interview, the quotes, the memes, the whatever. Pull it up, showing him saying that they have a great relationship where he talked good about his coach.
I said you don't know that they don't have a good relationship. I didn't say they did. You can't just say they don't.
They don't. He doesn't have respect for him. He clearly don't.
They might not anymore, but you don't know what their relationship was like prior to. We have no evidence of that. You can't just say shit like that. We don't know.
Mike, if he
had,
you
say how you feel about it, because that's what you think.
Let me ask you this, Mike. Let me ask you this: if you actually admire or have respect for someone, like mutual respect for someone, you're going to hit them because they made a mistake. Like, we're not talking about something detrimental. We're not talking about something life-threatening, financial disability, whatever. We're talking. But
it is because he's an NFL coach and could lose his job because of that shit, bro.
Thank you.
You can't say that.
Listen, at the end of the day, Mike, he made a mistake that is detrimental to the team at that moment. I agree with that. End up losing the game. But at the end of the day, is he the first player we ever seen do some boneheaded shit?
No, and that's why it makes it worse.
On the sideline?
No, hold on. That's why it makes it worse, because he's not the first player. So it really looks like you are. It looks like you're a trash coach, right? And he could be a trash coach. The team could just be trash. It could be anything, right? But it makes you as the coach look so much worse because this has happened so many times, and your player does it, and you know it's been a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially this year.
We agree to disagree on that one. Okay.
No, like I said, I don't think it's right. But I'm gonna say
it's wrong. It's wrong for sure.
Right. I'm gonna say it ain't. In my opinion, bro, it's not that big of a deal for me to hit a man back because he punched my shoulder pad, especially when he's not strong. He didn't even move. He punched him and he stood straight there.
If he would have put his hand in his face and mushed his forehead like, you stupid motherfucker, then knock his ass out for sure. But hitting my shoulder pad, I'm not finna die. I'm okay.
Hey man, I hear you, man. Hey, he's down, boy. But let's move off into the next segment, the last segment.
T would have got a body on the sideline.
Right, T out here trying to hurt the man, wife, and kids in the
Bro,
stand.
listen. Hey, look, listen, y'all boy. I know where me and Breeze from, so it's like maybe it's some.
I know where I'm from. I'm not gonna risk my job over that dummy.
I know. Hey, listen, bro. I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you not right, Mike. You right. You got to think of your family, your kids, and shit. I understand, bro. I'm just saying I'm different. I'm not gonna give a shit in the heat of the moment. I ain't
bro,
gonna
y'all just
me.
got tattoos at 10, bro. Y'all got way bigger problems than where y'all from.
Nah,
y'all whole culture got problems, bro.
Hey, listen. First of all, ain't you from? You know what? Nah, I ain't looking.
Don't let him get you. Don't let him pull you.
I was about to say this.
He's finna rope
that's the last thing I want to hear that shit from. But let's get up into the last segment, man. So, would you rather? Hey, this man been balling this year, so we gotta give credit when it's due. We gotta see what he stack up now in the rankings. So, listen, would you rather Daniel Jones edition, man? First name I got for y'all, bro. I got CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
Daniel Jones, bro. I'm sorry, but CJ Stroud has not looked good whatsoever.
Daniel Jones. CJ Stroud looking like New York Danny Dimes right now.
So he's looking like your guy?
In New York, yeah. He wasn't my guy in New York.
Hey, listen. All right, hey, I think I'm gonna still go with Stroud, but hey, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. But hey, next name I got for y'all, man. I got Bo Nix.
Daniel Jones.
Bo Nix.
I'm gonna take Daniel Jones.
You know you gonna take him every time.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not. He better fucking not.
I'm taking Bo Nix.
Only reason I'll take Danny Dimes because Bo Nix is still going through growing pains right now. You can still see he has a lot of developing to do. I think at this point, Danny Dimes is what he is.
Which is
at
what?
this point.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Give me Bo Nix, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Give me Bo Nix.
He's solid.
Danny Dimes is solid. Bo Nix can be really, really good, bro. He's just going through growing pains.
But is he not solid right now?
I think he's going through growing pains.
Bo Nix got the stronger arm.
My question is
he got the stronger arm, and he's
bro. If I just say a person going through growing pains,
I'm not asking about his growing pains. I'm asking you, do you think he's solid right now?
I think Bo Nix. I think I'll take Bo Nix right now.
He's just going through a
it's debatable though. It is debatable. All right, next name I got for y'all, man. I got Sam Darnold.
Man, I'm Sam Darnold, bro.
What is this? The Mayo Miracle Whip brothers? Both of them.
I'm taking Daniel Jones, bro.
Terrible person,
bro. No, you're not. You're not taking Daniel Jones, bro. No, you're not.
I am, bro.
Sam Darnold done look damn good this year, boy.
He did, bro. But I remember.
I'll take Daniel Jones.
Only
because I like he more mobile than Sam.
This is NFC West hate coming from.
And I'm not
nigga, he didn't beat us. I don't care what he do. I hope he ball out against everybody but us.
Bro, let's be realistic, bro. In no game this season has Daniel Jones looked better as a quarterback.
You can't say no.
I don't know about that one, man.
Yeah, hold on. You know what? That's fair. Through these 5 games, you're going to tell me that Daniel Jones has been playing better than Sam Darnold.
I just told you I would take Daniel Jones because he's more mobile. I like their quarterbacks. He's more mobile. That's what I'm saying.
Sam athletic now. Don't talk like that, but he can't run a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie. It's still hard to believe that both of them dudes like 28, 29, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that is crazy. I feel like Sam Darnold been in the league for a minute.
For real,
bro. Came in at 21, bro, with the Jets.
That is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But next name I got for y'all, man. We were just talking about it. I got Drake May.
Drake May.
Draco.
I'll take Drake, man.
All right, next name I got Jalen Hurts.
I mean, I said normal. Damn. Jalen Hurts so ass. I forgot who we were talking about. Give me Danny Dimes, bro.
Anthony Richardson, bro.
Bro, y'all really. Hold on,
he really dragging me, bro.
There's no way y'all hopping off Jalen Hurts like this.
Bro, I was never on the bandwagon.
I'm not talking about you, Breeze. Will was just telling me Jalen Hurts is already top 5.
Bro, when you rank quarterbacks, you have to rank them off winning too, though, bro. That was my whole premise. I said he's not a better quarterback.
Doing that, then it would still be Jalen Hurts over Daniel Jones, then, right?
Bro, he said, "Would you rather?" I would rather have Daniel Jones because I feel like
I ain't gonna lie, boy. That's tough, man.
I feel like as a
I
standalone
don't think I can do that. I ain't
as a standalone piece this year.
I'm gonna stick with Jalen for now.
I'm staying with Jalen, man. I don't
listen, bro.
You don't love nothing. I hate him. So
you love Jalen Hurts, bro. You wish Jalen Hurts was on the Niners, bro.
Next name I got for y'all, man. I got Jared Goff, bro.
Jared Goff.
I ain't taking no golf, man. I'm sorry.
You out your rabbit ass, man.
I ain't taking golf, bro. I'm sorry. I ain't taking golf, bro.
Y'all niggas crazy. Why?
Look, man, y'all. Hey, listen, y'all know how I feel about Jared Goff. I ain't gonna lie.
And what? So who you taking?
I'm gonna take Jared Goff though.
Oh, okay. I was finna say I'm gonna lie right with this nigga.
I'm gonna take Jared Goff.
Bro. I'm not.
Taking I ain't gonna lie.
Why you not taking him?
Bro, I'm not, bro. That man is a dunce, bro. He does the stupidest things in the worst moments, bro.
Your man's is on his third team right now. And you talking about niggas as dunces, but you'll take Daniel Jones over Jared Goff.
Yeah, I would, bro. Just because I'll take one dunce, that don't mean the other.
Bro, all I'm gonna say, all I'm going to say, hold on. All I'm gonna say is, regardless of anything we want to say about Jared Goff, bro, Daniel Jones has 5 good games in the past 4 years, bro. 3 years. Mm-hmm. The past 3 years, he has 5 good games.
Playoff game, he didn't play that good.
Nah, he played good in that playoff game. That's not
okay. He wasn't. He wasn't the reason they won the playoff game.
He played good. He played good against the Vikings that game.
No, he played good.
Now the Vikings defense was terrible. We can say that, but he played good that game. But the last name I got, man, I'm gonna hit y'all with, man. I got Baker Mayfield.
Come on,
Baker.
Bro. Come on.
I got it.
Reagan Mayfield.
Yeah, man.
Come on, bro.
Baker
Reagan, bro.
You already know.
Baker Reagan Mayfield, brother. It's not hard.
You already know who I'm taking. I don't even know why you asked that, bro.
That's the current MVP front runner. Hey, somebody else should have a chance to take over that front runner because they're not beating us on Sunday.
Yeah, Daniel Jones.
No.
All right, man. Hey, listen. So that'll be it for tonight's show, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. For those who did tune in, be sure to hit like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that bell notification to be notified whenever we do go live. I am on Facebook. We will be back on TikTok. I didn't have it set up tonight because, like I said, I just got back from out of town. But next show, I'm definitely having it set back up. But with all that being said, y'all boys, anything y'all want to add before we go?
Let's stay with 2025 Super Bowl champions, man.
Mike, we got y'all this weekend. We're going to smack the Cardinals. We got y'all.
Got who?
We got y'all. Nigga.
We beat them, nigga. I don't need y'all to. I mean, if you want to whoop on them, go ahead.
Now look, see,
that's little bro. If you want to smack little bro, that's your business.
He can't even respect